Australia's e-safety commissioner Julie Inman-Grant has been reported to federal police after top media lawyers advise that she's likely breaking the law. Last week I told you how the e-safety commissioner was targeting a journalist for exposing another terror doctor. What I didn't mention was a side story quietly brewing in the background. When I sent the e-safety commissioner a media request via WhatsApp, I noticed something odd. Julie Inman-Grant had what's called disappearing messages turned on. At first, I chalked it up as quirky. After all, that feature's usually favoured by criminals or cheating spouses or even journalists shielding their sources. But for the person overseeing Australia's online safety to auto-delete her digital footprint, that raises some eyebrows. And sure enough, 24 hours later, after her media team did respond to my media request via email, my WhatsApp request to her vanished. Curious if this was above board, I sought legal advice because federal public servants face audits, freedom of information requests, and subpoenas, none of which work if records evaporate. And Julie Inman-Grant, who's no stranger to courtrooms, faces more FOI requests and legal scrutiny than most. The advice came back clear. Her disappearing messages likely violate the Archives Act of 1983 because under Section 24(1), destroying Commonwealth records, including WhatsApp messages tied to government business, like the one I sent to her, is an offence. And the National Archives of Australia guidelines, they back this up. They say social media and instant messaging content created or received during official duties are considered Commonwealth records and must be preserved. So I filed a police report with the Australian Federal Police and followed up with a media request asking 10 questions, among them whether the matter's under investigation, if she'll get special treatment, and what experience the AFP has with disappearing messages. You can screenshot this or check out the full list on the Rebel News website story. Whenever I send a media request, I attach an email tracker to confirm receipt. This one clearly hit a nerve. The AFP media team opened it a whopping 35 times in 5 hours before Nathan, their spokesman, fired back a curt, smartass, no comment. Like you, I'm dying to know what internal AFP chatter unfolded during those 5 frantic hours. For now, though, I'll hold off on filing an FOI request and give them the chance to do their job. I opted in for updates when I filed that report, but if I don't hear back soon, we'll dig into those communications to find out why they're so eager to shield the online missteps of an unelected bureaucrat who fancies herself the arbiter of every Australian's digital life. If you believe public servants should be held accountable and that the police shouldn't shield them, then like, comment, but most importantly, share this far and wide because the mainstream media, they won't touch this. They, just like the police, they'll protect the hand that feeds them. And if you're fed up with the e-safety commissioner running wild, head to sacekaren.com and sign the petition. We need big numbers to make a difference. Sacekaren.com. We cannot do this without you.